Welcome back to Local 5 Live. If you own a small business or know someone that does, there is a federal law that has yet to take effect, but it is something most business owners should be aware of.
Yeah, here to help us understand that today is Blair Murphy-Pociask, an attorney at Herrling Law Firm. Good morning.
Morning.
We have a lot of small businesses on the show, so let's dive into this. Sure. What is this, registration that small businesses need to know about?
Sure. So the law is called the Corporate Transparency Act. It's a federal law designed to curb money laundering. So lately there's been a trend of criminals using business entities to conceal or hide illegal funds, launder money through LLCs. This law is designed to basically just keep tabs on businesses, collect some information from small business owners and the people that own or control stake in companies.
Okay.
Should local small business owners be seeking legal counsel on this matter?
If they already have an attorney that they work with for business matters, it's definitely something to keep tabs on. I think it's important to know that this law at this point is not in effect. It's been enjoined due to federal court action, but it's also had a sense of volatility as well. The injunction has been lifted and reinstated multiple times. A federal court will be hearing arguments next month on the constitutionality, so it could go back into effect at any time. So it's definitely something that businesses want to keep tabs on.
So as someone who's following this closely, any idea on how this might play out?
Well, it's really hard to say. There's definitely two perspectives on this. Opponents of the law feel that it's government overreach. They're collecting information that might be sensitive to people. Other people think that it's a legitimate concern and want to stop financial crimes. So it could go both ways. I know there's currently a law or a bill that's been introduced in Congress to repeal the act, and certainly with the new administration, we have a lot of uncertainties in the air with how this will play out.
Sure.
Talk about the impact, because gosh, whether we're talking agriculture and farms that are LLCs, we have soap makers on our show who sell at the farm market that are LLCs. This is businesses of a lot of size and shape, right?
Right. It applies to most businesses. There are, a narrow category of exemptions, but I would say most small businesses should be aware of this. It affects millions of companies across the nation. So
let's say this goes into effect. Is there a fee to go through this, and what's the process like?
There's no fee. It's free to file. It is somewhat of a confusing process, but you can do it online. You may need the assistance of an attorney or a financial expert. No fee, online. We're not sure about the new deadline, if there would be one. The deadline was in January, but with all of the court action to put this law on hold, there's currently no deadline. So that's another thing to look out for.
Which is why you need experts keeping track of all of the happenings. And those experts can be found at Herrling Clark. They have offices in Appleton, Green Bay, Oshkosh, and Wapaka. You can reach them at 920-739-7366 or find them online, herrlingclark.com. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you for having me.